We are afraid to chase dreams because those who have chased them and made it to the top of the mountain, they seem so far away, so far out of reach. The Steve Jobs, the Zuckerbergs, the Gates, the Winfreys, the Knowles, the rappers, the artists, the dancers, the people who all had a passion and decided that they wouldn't be stopped no matter the cost. They're so far, so distant, so out of reach. I too struggle with this idea of success. I struggle with the lack of passion that comes some days. What it takes to free myself. What it takes to be more than just corporate, mediocre, standard, and, to me, disappointing. It's one thing to be grateful for where you are in life. You can accomplish things, yes, and you must take pride in what you do. But what happens when it's not enough? What happens when you wake up and you see yourself not where you want to be, but where you're just idling and you can't move? You feel like where you're stuck at just takes the fight out of you one day at a time, and you wonder if you'll ever really make it out. If you're anything like me, you struggle. You struggle so much that it almost drives you insane, leaves a bad taste in your mouth, and all you want to do is slump on the couch and just let it all drift away. This idea of success, you don't think you can chase it because it's so hard. The people who have chased it and been there and done that, you can't possibly muster the strength to be them. But they still got there. And I would bet you my life they had support along the way. They had people who pushed them to be great, people who believed in them and what they could do, and all of the things that manifested themselves came as a byproduct of those who believed in them and gave them what they need to keep going. This is a different type of motivation that I want to give to you today. I want to tell you about the struggle and not what lies beyond it necessarily. I want to tell you about the hard nights and not the top of the mountain. I want to tell you about the days where you don't even feel alive, and yet there is still something in the back of your mind that wishes it was gone. This motivation is meant for when you feel alone, when you feel like you can't do it, when you feel like there's nothing more to give, and you feel like there's nothing but despair. Misery absolutely loves company. And I want to tell you I'm right there with you. I'm struggling, I'm fighting. I don't even need to know you, but already I can feel what it is that you're trying to accomplish and how bad it is that you feel like you have to fight it alone. You don't. Somewhere in this world, there are people trying to become the next Zuckerberg, Gates, Jobs, and we're all struggling and we're all fighting too. And you will listen to this and know you're not alone, because I can feel you're suffering for something. I know you are. I really do. And as much as it is for me to sit here and say that maybe you need me, I need you too. I need you to have faith, because without each other, we might be lost. Without a helping hand, without something to guide your way, you will be lost. I won't let you be in the dark alone. I refuse. But at the same token, you need to be strong for me, for us, for everyone that has a dream and that is fighting to protect it. You have to be strong, and you have to know you'll be down, you'll be hurt, you'll want to break down and cry, but you're going to get up because we're your brothers. We're your brothers, we're your sisters, we're family. We're that person that looks across at you from across the room and can see the glimmer in your eyes that you're meant for something more. You are meant for something more. And although you can't believe it, you have the power to get there, but it won't be on your power alone. And maybe, just maybe, you'll get up to the mountaintop. And you'll leave behind the path for so many others. In this day and age, you won't seem so far out of reach. And you'll look, and you'll show them that it is possible. That maybe the mountaintop wasn't that far away after all, and that all you needed were some people with you along the way.